It's Cat Michaels, and super excited because we are in the 6th floor of the Fifth Third building, and right outside the window, right next to Brew Burger in downtown Evansville, is a vintage bus rally happening this weekend in downtown Evansville, and some of the buses are starting to roll in. They're expecting dozens of them this weekend in downtown Evansville, and they're actually going to be doing a parade at 2 o'clock on Sunday. I believe they're going to be doing some tours of some of the buses this weekend as well, and I'm going to go over and see if I can't get us a sneak peek into a bus or two real quick so that you can check it out and then hopefully come down and see it in downtown Evansville this weekend. And I'm actually here with Stan, who is one of the two brothers associated with the Bus Boys, and he is one of the people responsible for bringing all of these amazing vintage buses to downtown Evansville. In fact, this, Stan, is a 1931 Mack that was one of the original Greyhound buses that ran back in the 30s. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this bus, and then we'll talk about everything else going on this weekend.
Well, we're lucky to have Greyhound Corporation borrow this to us for our rally. So this bus and one of the other ones that they brought in 1914, Hupmobile, are housed at their LA division. So they were very gracious to truck them here for our show for this weekend, and we're honored to have them as a representation of Greyhound along with the old vintage Greyhound depot. So
awesome. Now this one, my understanding, you told me the subframe of this bus is metal, but the upper portion of the body of this bus is actually made of wood and then covered in metal?
Yep, just like the old cars back in the day. You know, if you strip the exterior apart, you'll find wood substructure that make up the frame of the vehicle. The actual base subframe of this is steel, just like the old cars were. So built just like the cars, just on a bigger level. On
a bigger scale.
Yep.
How amazing and beautiful is she? I mean, really, from 1931, she's still drivable and mobile, and she's absolutely gorgeous. We actually got a sneak peek inside too. We'll take a look at that. But Stan, tell me a little bit about how you guys came to Evansville, how you decided on Evansville. I know there's a little bit of connection with the, well, we call it Brew Burger now, but it's the vintage Greyhound station that was just remodeled and restored.
Yeah. Well, try to shorten it up as much as I can, but my brother and I are vintage bus collectors. We're in the bus business. We run and operate nationwide charter tours, but we have our own private collection of vintage buses, so everything about our industry we're interested in. And the old depot here I've been following for years, kind of curious what would ever happen with it. When I learned something was being done and the exterior had been finished, I had to come back and see it again. And when I saw what they had done, such a beautiful job, I thought, gosh, what a great place for a vintage bus show. So
they really did do a great job with their restoration and the metal panels, and they really brought it back to that 1930s Art Deco vibe that it had to begin with, and I was really pleased to see they kept that because it's such a unique piece of architecture in Evansville.
Right. Yeah, and of course they did a beautiful job inside. Brew Burger, I've eaten there several times now. I wish it was in our town, but just a great place. But yeah, we wanted to kind of pay tribute to the building being preserved, and then kind of bring awareness to our heritage and invite people from all over the country to bring their buses, whether they're an old bus converted into a motorhome or if they're original. So we've got school buses, city transit buses, over-the-road coach buses of all different types coming in different conditions from original to converted.
And you're expecting over 100 buses this weekend?
Yeah, we have over 120 registered, so what we'll end up with, you know, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. And the great thing too is for those of us in Evansville that want to come downtown and check out all of these incredible buses, it's free to come in and look around.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then there's a parade on Sunday, is that right?
Yep, there's a parade at officially 2 o'clock is our start time. It'll probably be a little bit after that. There's another event taking place on Main Street, which is part of the main route of the parade.
Okay.
So right shortly after 2 o'clock, we'll get rolling out of here and make our loop through and go down and finish at the end of Main Street.
Excellent. Is there anything else that my listeners need to know if they want to come down and check out the buses this weekend?
You know, just enjoy and appreciate our heritage.
Awesome. Stan, so glad to have you guys in Evansville.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Be
you.
sure you stop down here. It's The intersection of like 2nd and 3rd Street and Vine and Sycamore, and then kind of the surrounding area. They're gonna fill this whole grass lot. They're gonna fill the side streets. It's gonna be amazing. Stop down, it's free to check out, and these buses are just incredible.